Hello students, today we will study how to find the PDNF form of the given compound statements. As in previous two lectures, we have discussed to obtain DNF and CNF form. Here, PDNF form can be obtained in two steps. In the first steps, we will obtain the DNF form of the given compound statements, and after getting DNF form we will proceed to PDNF form. Let us see the whole thing by an example. Firstly, we will take a question: negation of P or negation of Q, implication negation of P conjunction R. In the same way, we will simplify the given compound statements to obtain the DNF form. Then there is absence of biconditional notation, so we will start simplifying this question by simplifying this conditional notation. This conditional notation can be simplified by negation of P or negation of Q or negation of P conjunction R. As we know that P to Q is simplified by negation of P or Q. By this way, now we will apply De Morgan's law. For the first compound statement, we will obtain P conjunction Q or negation of P conjunction R. If we recall our previous lecture, both the compound statements are attached to each other by disjunction notation, and inside bracket both the propositions are attached with conjunction. So it is our DNF form. Now we will proceed for the second step and obtain its PDNF form. To obtain PDNF form, we see how many propositions are involved in the compound statements. Then easily we can see that here are P, Q and R. There are three propositions are involved in this given compound statements. So to obtain the PDNF form of the given DNF form, we have to attach the absent proposition in each compound statement. We see here P conjunction Q. R is absent from this arrangement, and the second compound statement here Q is absent. To add R in this compound statement and Q in this statements, we will obtain the PDNF form. Now the question arises how we can add a proposition in a given statement. Then the answer of this question is like this: P conjunction Q conjunction R or negation of R. And in the second compound statement, negation of P conjunction R conjunction here Q or negation of Q. If we see the truth value of this compound statement, R disjunction negation of R is always 2. We will obtain, as we know that by the disjunction rule, if both the proposition are false, then the truth value of the compound statement will be false. Here R and negation R does not have same value, so the value of this compound statement will be T, and T conjunction with this compound statement give this value, and same here. Now to obtain PDNF form, we apply distribution law. P conjunction Q conjunction R or P conjunction Q conjunction negation of R or negation of P conjunction R conjunction Q or negation of P conjunction R conjunction negation of Q. Here all the four compound statements are attached with the notation disjunction. So on removing all the brackets, we will get the compound statement like this: P conjunction Q conjunction negation of R disjunction negation of P conjunction R conjunction Q or negation of P conjunction R conjunction negation of Q. All the four compound statements are attached to each other by the notation disjunction, and inside bracket they are attached with the notation conjunction, and each bracket contains all the three propositions in the different forms. At last we will observe that if there is the repetition of any compound statement, then we will write it once. So here all the four statements are different from each other, so the above form is said to be the required PDNF form. Then again there is a question for you to obtain PDNF form. The question is P conjunction Q or negation of P conjunction R or Q conjunction R. Thank you. If there is any query, then you can ask, or next day we will meet for the PCNF form.